If a bitch had beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever. Hi guys, I'm back with my first tutorial of 2016. It can only go up from here, okay? It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you that now. I'm way too turned up. Let me turn down. Give me 2 secs. Today I did a look inspired by Kylie Jenner. She wore like a kind of smoky situation to the Golden Globes. It was so soft, it was so pretty, it was lovely. I have seen a few tutorials pop up on YouTube, but I haven't seen anyone do it, you know, do a brown girl friendly version. So I wanted to do that so that you guys can see that 100% every look you see on your J-Lo, on your Kylie, Kendall, Kim, you can 100% make it work for you as well. And I feel like a lot of people are not confident to try those kind of looks, but I'm here to kind of ease you in, maybe be your friend. I really wanted to do a bun for you guys, but unfortunately I have like a middle part in my hair for, you know, black girl problems. When you have like your hair in one part and you can't like switch to a side, you can't do a full front, you can't do a side swept bangs, you just can't. I think in 2016 what I'm wishing for is a damn versatile sewing, because that's what I need in my life, clearly. But I did a little cute bun for you guys with a little bandana, just so it would hide, you know, the evidence, you know, the groundwork, train tracks. If you guys like this tutorial, you like this look, like, comment and subscribe. Without further ado, I'm going to get into the... Can I even speak? I'm going to get into the tutorial in 3, 2, 1. So let's get this show on the road. First thing I'm going to do is grab my foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using will be the Marc Jacobs Remarcable foundation, as well as the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundations. This on its own is a tad bit too orange for me. With this little neutralizer bad boy super secret weapon I got here, girl, I'll be taking your man. Before I go ahead and apply my foundation though, I'm just going to grab my 2 primers that I'm going to use. The first is the Smashbox Primer Water. Still not a fan of this, still don't really understand what the purpose of it, but we're going to do it. And then I'm going to use the Mercier Foundation Primer. Great primer this one is. In terms of pores, it's not that good at minimizing, but I absolutely love the texture that it gives you. You guys know I really like silicone-y like primers. Like I like those ones that are like real, like if someone chucked like a football in your face, it would like... This is so similar to the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm that everybody named Mama has been using on their skin, thanks to Nikki tutorials. This is a more expensive alternative, and that is a cheaper alternative, just to let you know what it's comparable to. I have to say that the 2 of these are just killer. Like, my skin feels so tacky, like it's ready to go. Like, if one of you does want to like get a football and literally just like chuck it at the screen, just so you know if it's gonna like stick to my skin, go ahead and do that now. I'll wait on it. Foundation time! So now that's all done, the contour, the bronzer. I have Kylie on my lock screen just so I can like refer back to the picture, so I can make sure I'm getting the right thing. So in the picture of Kylie, she looks like she has like rosy cheeks but quite an intense pink at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It looks very light but like there. Let me double check it. Yeah. So I'm actually going to take 2 blushes. One is from Sleek and one is from NYX. This is the NYX blush in Espresso, and this is the Sleek blush in Flushed. I'm going to take Flush first and apply this to back here, and I'm going to take Espresso and apply it more to the apples of the cheeks, so I get that kind of gradient kind of dimension that looked like she hated. So that's just Flushed on its own. Now I'm going to put Espresso. Smile. Yes, blush, come through. I don't usually apply blush to the apples of my cheeks, as you guys already know, and Kylie doesn't really either, because the whole Kardashian clan like that whole like blush, like, you know, concentrated like from like here backwards, so it builds that like look. She's a Jenner, she's not a Kardashian, so yeah. Next I'm going in with highlight. It didn't really look like she had much highlight on there, so I was kind of struggling with which one to pick. Now I'm struggling which brush to pick. Ugh. So I'm going to take one of the Gerard Cosmetics blushes. This is their Star Powder in Marilyn. I'm going to use this because I just watched it just before I started and I was like, oh, this is cute, this will do. Notice how I'm bringing the highlight slightly down, because when you bring the highlight a tiny bit lower into here, it brings more light to your face, you know, when you smile. Look at it. And then don't worry, I've gone a bit ham on the highlighter, but there's method to my madness. What I'm going to do is take a blush. So I'm going to take Espresso, so it's the lightest, so it's going to be the easiest to hide the highlight at this point. Just taking that blush and put it on my Morphe E3 blush brush, and I'm going to go back in with Espresso just on top of the highlight to ensure that the blush and the highlight are somewhat blended, you know, married together. If you highlight the Cupid's bow and then you kind of like overline your lips, it will make your lips just look bigger, and it's going to give us those infamous Kylie Jenner pouty lips. Whew. Now we're starting off with the eyes. This is the killer. This is the make or break moment. Stop. This is the make or break moment. I'm going into my dream palette. I'm going to trademark this hashtag dream palette, or trademark dream palette. I'm actually going to do a bit of a melange. I'm going to do a few melanges actually. If you don't know what melange means, I say it all the time, it's French for mixture, like French for mix, you know, remix. This right here is Morphe Deep Cocoa, and then this right here is Makeup Geek's Mocha. What I'm going to do is mix the two, but I'm going to take a tiny bit of Deep Cocoa and more of Mocha. In the picture, it looks like she had like a brown on that had like a kind of a hint of purple like poking through it. And I find that a lot of the brown shadows that I have are quite like, they're either just like straight up brown and they don't really have like any kind of undertones in it. So I figured if I just mix the two, then I'll be able to like control how much purple I get in it. Good idea, right? So what I'm gonna do, if you look at the picture of Kylie, it looks like she has somewhat of like a wing created with shadow. She doesn't have any liquid liner on, but it looks like Makeup by Ariel has just created a wing using shadow. So I'm gonna start that now. So I'm starting off with the outer crease color, or the crease color. I'm going to use a crease brush instead of using a regular like fluffy brush, just because I need to create a wing and I'm gonna need something a bit more precise. I started and I realized that I was not showing you guys, so let's go. So what I'm doing is using those two shadows, mixed of course, and just literally winging it out. We are just using this brush to help us create the wing. We are going to use a fluffy brush to blend it out. It's just literally to create that initial shape. Now I'm just going to build up the crease. I'm going to use Makeup Geek Mocha again, but this time I'm going to put a lot more of the shadow on. Using a bigger fluffy brush again to blend that out. Don't worry if you are not getting that kind of cat eye shape at the moment, you can always go in with concealer and clean that up. I'll show you guys how to do it anyway, even if I don't need to do it. Oh, big yourself up. Now I'm going with a pencil brush. So we're going to kind of use the same two shadows the whole look, but I'm going to just use them in different intensities. So right now I'm going to go in with Deep Cocoa, and that's going to go on the lower lash line. Just smoke that a little bit. In the picture, Kylie doesn't have too much shadow right here. It's kind of concentrated towards the end, so I'm going to do that too. Now I'm just using a outer crease blush to blend this colour with my actual crease colour. That's all done, so we're going to go in with our lid colour now. I'm going to use a mix between Makeup Geek's Grandstand, you know, the fold eyeshadow. Ooh, you can see my nostrils flaring. Mix between Makeup Geek's Grandstand and Morphe Marbelized shadow. I'm going to go in first with Marbelized. I'm going to put that all over the lid, but it's not going to make it to the outer third because obviously we want that dark shadow here. So it's just going to cover 2/3 of the eye. Now I'm going in with Grandstand, and what I'm going to do is put the Grandstand just on the halfway point and then blend that out to the outer third. I'm going to go in with that Gerard Cosmetics highlighter again, just to add some light to the inner corners. Going back in with my crease brush, I'm going to have Deep Cocoa on a brush, and what I'm going to do is just blend all those colours together one last time. That's our last bit of blending done. The next thing we're going to do is go in with mascara and then do our lashes. So now it's time for lashes. I'm going to go ahead first and use the L'Oreal Miss Manga Mega Volume Mascara. So in the picture that I'm using as a reference, it looks like Kylie has on some really nice wispy lashes, so I'm going to use the Ardell Wispies today. Lashes done. Now in the picture it looked like Kylie had somewhat of a like smoked brown liner on her lids, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and just smoke out a brown pen. This is the Zoeva Graphic Eyes Pencil in the shade Glass. It's a lovely like brown tone, and I'm just going to take any black shadow and mix that. It looked like she had kind of a browny shadow but not black, if you know what I'm saying. Just going to go with my crease brush and blend that out because it's not a very exaggerated wing at all, despite what this eye may tell you. Now for brows, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Kylie's eyebrows were a tiny bit thick that night, so I'm just going to make mine a tiny bit thicker. This eyebrow has been misbehaving for too long. Like, it really just wants to overshadow this eyebrow, like rude. So that's the eyes done. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of concealer to clean under the brows and then clean the shadow up. Now I'm just going in with a bit of concealer to just take out any shadow here, because Kylie's shadow is literally concentrated in this area. Going back in with that crease brush just to build some definition, just because this eye is losing it. Just building a little more colour in the outer corner, because in the picture it looks like she has a lot of like brown. Like from the side profile it just looks like straight brown, so you need to make sure that there's just a lot of brown going on in the outer third. Just gonna pat the colour down instead of attempting to blend it in out there, because it doesn't seem to be hiding the gold. So that's our eyes and brows done. Now for lips, what I'm going to do is go in with two pencil liners. The first is NYX Toast. I bet you guys thought this was gone, but no, I just got a longer, better version. And then next we are going to use MAC's Etcetera overlining to get those nice Kylie lips. Now in the picture of Kylie, it looked like she had like a pinky coral orangey gloss on. Does that even make sense? Pinky orangey coral. Now to get the golden kind of peachy glossy lipstick that Kylie had on, I'm going to use MAC's Freckletone. Now our lips are done. Pout ready, Golden Globes ready. Yeah. So that's the look done. The last step that we're going to do is use the Smashbox primer water just to breathe some life into the look. Ooh. Still not really sure what that does, but whatever. It smells amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, like, comment and subscribe. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you guys try this look out. Golden Globes ready. They've got a little bun. Might be on tonight. I wear contact, bitch. This is my new contouring technique. What do I eat, boo? I won't feed you. Only ring your belly when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up and leave. That was epic. Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You're your girl, you're my girl. We your girls. Won't you know that we love you? I don't do it. I don't. I'm not worried about a thing, 'cause he's in control. That you always know you're almighty and all powerful, and it all belongs to. He's winning.